Nah, that nigga
Welcome
sucks,
to the
bro.
Jackie Robinson edition of the Critically Unfocused podcast, man. This shit's going to be kind of weird. I'm letting you know that right now because this is the third time we recorded this episode.
Yeah.
Shout out to Tyrell and his bootleg ass internet. But it's me and Jamal here.
What's good? What's good? Shout out to Tyrell, man.
Hell yeah.
Hope he has
So
a
I
good
know there's
sleep
plenty
night.
of more important things that have happened this week, but we ain't going to talk about them because we've already had the conversation about them. And we're just going to move on to what else we had on this goddamn list and talk about some football after that.
Yeah, man. Just shoot the shit, man. Just two friends talking about current events
Yes.
and playoff
Yes.
football. That's all it is, really.
Exactly. All right. So one of the things that I was thinking about this week was the show Hard Knocks, right? Because the Colts were just on there and they went down in, well, depends on your perspective. They went down in flames if you're a Colts fan, or it could have been a glorious celebration, depending, like if you're, a Jags fan, like
Let's
Jamal.
go. I need to watch that last episode. I haven't watched that whole series at all. I'm definitely watching that last episode.
I think I'm on the second to last episode. And this series is actually good. I mean, if you like Hard Knocks, it's more of that. Really nothing unique about it. And like I said, I think I said on another episode, it's missing the aspect of like this guy might get cut and shit like that. And it's players you never heard about. You try to get a story about him. But overall, I mean, it's an entertaining series nonetheless. If any more of that show,
it's always entertaining.
Exactly. And if anytime they want to make more of that show, I'll be there to watch it. But it just had me curious, just because like the Colts season ended the way that it ended, on how things typically go for teams that are on this show. And so a normal Hard Knocks team, there's a rule of how you get on that show in the first place.
Okay. What's the rule?
But so let me caveat this. Since they have an in-season one now, I don't know if the rule applies because it's
the Amazon show, right?
I don't think.
Is that what you're talking
about?
What?
What?
The Amazon in-season show? Is that what you're talking about? Or is it just...
No. The Hard Knocks, because Hard Knocks is in season.
I forgot.
Yeah. So before, when Hard Knocks was just the training camp show, there was a rule of what a team had to have gone through in the last 2 years in order to like be applicable for that show, like where a team was at and everything like that. And the rule is, in order for to be a potential team for the show, each club must not have had a first-year head coach or have made the playoffs in either of the 2 previous seasons. They also could not have already been on the show in the last 10 years. And obviously that doesn't apply to the Colts because they made the playoffs 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So I think with the in-season teams, I couldn't find a rule, so there may not be a rule. It may just be whoever wants to do it. But okay. So with that, I was curious on how like things had gone for like the teams that had been on there in the past, how they were like the year before, how they did that year that they were on there. So this whole list of every single one of them. We'll start with the very first one. So in my mind, I feel like they underperform. I feel like they flame out, and a lot of times, like I feel like they either lose in the first round of the playoffs or they don't make the playoffs. But if you just think about that rule that I said, where they couldn't have made the playoff in the last 2 years, it may not be like a curse as much as it is like the teams are just kind of in a bad spot.
Yeah,
so
makes sense.
That is what it is. So okay, here we go. 2001, the first season, it's the Ravens. But I don't think the rule is in place yet then, because I think the year before they had won the Super Bowl and they're looking to repeat. They went 10-6. I didn't watch this one. I didn't come in until, because Hard Knocks went away and then they came back, and I started watching when they came back. So they went 10-6 and lost in the divisional round.
Okay.
It was after winning the bowl.
Sounds very Ravensy.
Yeah, it's probably a letdown from what they were looking to do, but that's a successful season for almost any other team.
Was that the first year like Kyle Bowler? Because I know they definitely did bring back bum ass Dilfer.
It doesn't say on here. It says in the quarterback competition between Elvis Grbac and Randall Cunningham.
Nigga, what?
Did you know Randall Cunningham played for the Ravens?
Fuck no. That'd be a fire jersey, though.
Did he make the team? Hold on.
Oh, shit. I didn't know that at all.
I didn't know that either. A long established history of black quarterbacks.
Hey, shout out to them.
Hold on. I got to see if he made the team or if he played that year. He did. Oh, he played in 6 games, started 2. So let's see who actually ended up starting. It was the Elvis Gerbach dude who I've never heard of.
I don't know who the fuck that is.
I don't know. He
Yeah,
threw 15 touchdowns and 18 picks, so he's the reason they didn't win back-to-back Super Bowls. I'm blaming it on him.
yeah. Like after like Trent Dilfer, like the only quarterback I remember them having was Kyle Bowler.
Same. I remember Kyle Bowler, Steve McNair, Troy Smith was on the team, I believe.
Yeah.
Don't know if he started a game.
Troy Smith, then Flacco, and
Flacco. Yeah. All right. 0-2. The Cowboys, they went 5-11 and missed the playoffs.
That's funny.
And did I? No, I didn't prep something for this.
0-2. Okay. Was that Bledsoe? No, Bledsoe wasn't there yet, was he?
Let's see. Emmitt Smith was still on that team though.
Holy shit! Yeah, because after Emmitt Smith played for the Cardinals for a year, right?
Yeah, it might have been more than a year. I remember like that's one of the worst contracts they say in football.
Really? Like he got cashed out to go there?
I think he might have got paid off a name because like I don't think people were going to the Cardinals just all willy nilly like that.
Damn, yeah, you're probably right. Yeah, because those are the old Jersey Cardinals too. So that's like Jake Plummer and shit.
Yeah, it's nasty times.
I always kind of like Jake Plummer. I thought he was kind of cool.
Does it say nice. Hutchinson? Who is Hutchinson? Chad Hutchinson. Do you know who that? Do you know this? I've never heard of Chad Hutchinson.
Who the hell is that?
That was their quarterback. They had Chad Hutchinson. Played in 9 games, started 9 of them. And Quincy Carter played in 7 games and started 7 of them. I feel like I know that name.
He was on the he was a black dude. He was on the Cowboys. I didn't know he played for the Cardinals.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the Cowboys.
Oh, I'm tripping. I'm thinking of the Cardinals. Yeah. Okay.
He said he was a quarterback. All right. Either way, that's a mid. So they took a break for 5 years, and this is where I started watching. 2007 was the Kansas City Chiefs.
Oh wow, okay.
Yep, yeah. So you'll start picking it up, the pattern here, or I guess like you'll realize where it's at, what team was next, or shit like that. 2007 Kansas City Chiefs went 4-12, missed the playoffs.
Damn.
Does it say what they did the year prior? No, it doesn't. But hold on, I can look that up real quick. That's
probably what, the Trent Green era.
Yeah, Priest Holmes still there.
Yeah, it's got to be Trent Green. Because I feel like after Trent Green was there, then that's when they had like motherfuckers like Brody Croyle
this is Damon Heward.
Really?
Damon Heward and Larry Johnson, yeah.
Okay, all right, yeah. So I guess Trent Green was been before that. Then he was
this is Damon Heward's second year as a starter.
I remember Damon Heward, Brody Croyle.
Yeah, Brody Croyle's on this team.
Yep.
Tyler Thigpen's on this team.
Wow.
Yeah, nasty hours. Larry Johnson only put up 500 yards. He only played 8 games, so he's already kind of fallen off. Wild ass dude.
Yeah, he's insane. I had to like mute him on Twitter because he was on bullshit. I'm like, bro, this guy.
You started huffing that paint he was using.
Yeah, he's a wild boy. That's fucked up, but yeah.
All right. 2008 Dallas Cowboys went 9-7, missed the playoffs.
Okay.
This might have been Terrell Owens' first year there.
Probably. Yeah, that sounds right. Yeah, because I feel like I remember him and Pac-Man on
this is year 3 for him there.
Yeah, they had Pac-Man Jones because I feel like Pac-Man Jones was doing like returner drills and shit.
Yeah, this was his last year there. Damn, I feel like he was there longer, but no. Hey, when you like think of Terrell Owens, like what team do you associate him with?
That's a good question, actually.
It's not the Niners for me, even though he played the most years there.
I think it's the Cowboys. Yeah, I think I associate him with the Cowboys. Yeah,
and he got there at age 33, left at age 35. Like that would be washed up for most people. He was fucking balling.
Yeah, dude, like that last year, like before he got hurt in Cincinnati, he was leading the league in receiving. I remember that when he teamed up with Chad.
That's insane. Yeah, he went out
in Buffalo. Like he was doing okay.
Buffalo is before Cincinnati, but he had he played in 14 games, had 72 catches, 983 yards in his last year at age 37, 9 touchdowns.
Yeah, goddamn.
He's going up.
Yeah.
All right. Next year was the Bengals 09, 10-6, lost in the wild card round. It's okay. Yeah. That was an entertaining season, though. Or entertaining Hard Knocks. Ocho Cinco.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Shit. And then we got to the Jets in 2010, 11-5, lost in the AFC Championship game.
That's Mark Sanchez hours, right?
Yeah, Mark Sanchez, Rex Ryan. That was a fun one. Darrell Revis. He was doing his holdout.
That was my team, man. That was a great man.
Yeah, then to go talk to him at home. That was a really good defense. Bart Scott and all of them too. Cromartie. 2012, the Dolphins 7-9 missed the playoffs. 2013, the Bengals 11-5 lost in the wild card round.
Of course,
they've won 2 playoff games now as we speak this year, so that's insane. After not winning any for 30-something years.
Damn! If only Marvin Lewis was coaching those teams, I'd be more happy.
They might not have won 2 playoff games, but
yeah, not right now.
2014 Atlanta Falcons 6-10 missed the playoffs. They made it to the NFC Championship game the year after this, though.
Okay, I was thinking that was the year before, but okay.
2015 Houston Texans 9-7 lost the wild card round. That was cool because you got to see JJ Watt like work out and shit like that, and I think that was Vince Wilfork's last season too.
Was Deshaun there yet? Was he there?
What? No, quarterback competition between Brian Hoyer and Ryan Mallett.
Okay. Ooh, nasty.
So, yeah, that might have been Ryan Mallett's first year outside of New England.
Oh yeah, he was in New England first. Yeah.
Shit. Yep. 2016 Los Angeles. What do you say?
He was a big ass quarterback. Wasn't he like 6'7" or some shit like that?
Oh, I don't know. I remember he just had a cannon on him though. Pause.
You stupid. Let me see. What was the next one?
Right. I'm gonna see how tall Ryan Mallett was.
Yeah, I feel like he was a tall quarterback.
6'6".
Okay.
Yep. Looks like he works at a Chevy dealership. 2016 Los Angeles Rams. This was I think Jeff Fisher when he was doing like we're not doing that 8-8 bullshit or whatever. He kept saying that, and they ended up going
7-9 or
8-8. They went 4-12.
Oh shit! Okay, goddamn.
Yeah. So good on him. Didn't go do 8-8.
Were they still in St. Louis?
This was their first year, I believe, in Los Angeles.
Okay.
Yeah, so they were. I remember when the show opened, they showed them at their old facilities and like packing stuff up to move it.
Okay. Damn, that was a minute ago.
2017, the Buccaneers. I don't.
I remember that with like Gerald McCoy and shit. It wasn't the dude that went to Ohio State.
This wasn't Kubiak. Or
was
not
it Schiano?
Hold on.
Might have been Schiano.
Greg Schiano.
Yeah.
2017, Dirk Cotter. Dirk Cotter, yeah.
Oh, shit. Oh, okay.
Holy shit. Jacksonville legend as an OC. Yeah, exactly.
I guess. Whatever.
2018 Cleveland Browns, 7-8-1 missed playoffs. This was the one where Hugh Jackson like told Baker basically he wasn't going to start and had him in like a weird QB competition.
Oh yeah,
fucking bums. Yeah,
Baker was kind of cooking when he came in.
Yeah, he had a good start for sure. I think he'll probably honestly I think he'll probably bounce back next year if he's healthy, because what he was doing last year, like there's no way like you just do that 1 year on your third year.
I feel like he's probably just like a middle of the road quarterback.
He's probably good enough to start. He's just not like cream of the crop or nothing like that. He in that top 2 tiers, that's for sure. Yeah. 2019 Oakland Raiders. This was Antonio Brown. You first got like the first-hand peek into his craziness with the hot air balloon and all that shit.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, when he was there for like 2 weeks, maybe less than that.
Yeah. Yep. That shit was swaying back and forth on there. That was crazy. In 2020, they did the Chargers and the Rams. Chargers went 7-9, missed playoffs. Rams went 10-6. Lost in the second round.
Damn.
And then this year with the Colts went 9-8, I think, and missed the playoffs.
Yeah, that's crazy. I can't believe it missed the playoffs.
So let's see. The teams that are eligible for 2022 are Detroit, the Jets, and the Panthers. And of those three, like I feel like maybe it's just me, but I feel like Detroit's like the easy pick. Because everyone likes Dan Campbell.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah. And then like they got the second pick, so they're probably gonna like I think a lot of people think they're just gonna draft the Aiden Hutchinson from Michigan. It's kind of like the easy pick. Because they say he's probably gonna test super well too. So like you can have that in there. Because they got 2 picks in the first round, right?
Oh, I don't know. See, now I gotta
see. I can't remember exactly, but yeah, like yeah. But also, I wouldn't mind seeing the Jets either, though.
What do you want to see on the Jets? Like, what's the interesting?
I guess Zach Wilson. Zach Wilson. See how Robert Saleh's kind of doing his thing as like a second year head coach on like a going to like a just a whole new project where it's like you got to like build this shit up from the ground up because he's been on the 49ers. He's been on good ass teams. So I want to see kind of
you get to see that big ass lineman they have too. That'll probably be some.
Yeah, Mekhi Becton.
Yep.
Yeah, and then who else they got?
I think the Panthers have no redeeming qualities to be on this show.
They got some players. Actually, I guess not. You can see like DJ Moore. I think DJ Moore is nice. He just needs a good ass quarterback.
I don't want to watch one receiver, dog.
Well,
one receiver.
So then they got
like what's the storyline? Sell me on the storyline of the Panthers.
Cam Newton been cooked.
I don't think he's gonna be at camp, bro.
Damn, no, you're probably right. He sticks now. R.I.P. to him being filthy. I fucked with Cam. The McCaffrey thing, like the decline maybe of him, or see if he can bounce back.
It's gonna be him, like it was when AJ Green on the Bengals one, just inside a fucking hot tub the whole entire time, running in water.
All right, you got me. Yeah, fuck the Panthers. Yeah, no, that's probably the Lions are probably the best one.
Yeah, I think the Lions are the Jets. I do think just the Jets probably with their first round picks. That team being so young and like you said, Robert Saleh and everything, probably going to looking at him and like why he's so what is that? Highly thought of,
regarded, revered.
Yeah. Getting to see that firsthand probably would be cool.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Shout out to Lebanon.
All right. So I know it is Saturday we were recording this. The next week of playoff football is already happening, but we never talked about the last week of playoff football.
Oh yeah, let's run through it real quick. Any surprises?
Hold on, I have notes on this. Let me look. Oh yeah. No, there was okay. Oh, we'll start with the Bills and Patriots because I think that was the first game played.
That was the biggest surprise. They beat the dog shit out of them. They fucking
the lack of competitiveness from that Patriots team.
Yeah, I've never seen a New England team just get destroyed. Yeah, no, they got smoked.
Like even if you had the Bills winning, like nobody saw it going that way.
Yeah, nah, they pulled it out and wiped it off on them. Like it was ridiculous. Yeah, they did whatever they wanted. Then they scored touchdowns on their first 5-6 drives? Might have been 7, honestly.
Yeah, it was something like they had they had more like first downs than it was something that you just give it a bunch of during the game. Like they were putting up like just crazy kinds of records. Josh Allen, I think, was like nearly perfect and cute quarterback rating.
Yeah.
And he was running everywhere on him.
Yeah, they was fucking them up, man. Shout out to Josh Allen. Shout out to Dawson Knox too. But he was kind of equal.
He's nice.
Yeah, no, he's pretty damn good. Yeah, no, they whooped their ass. That was very surprising. They ran the score a little bit too, because I know they was probably salty about that last game. No, was that the first time they played when they only ran the ball? Well, they only ran the ball and threw it like 3 times or some shit. Or was that?
I don't think it was the first time they played, but at the same time, it's like the Bills got a lot to be salty about when it comes to their matchup with the Patriots, just because they've gone years of getting their teeth kicked in. Like, yeah.
So it's like, if you got it in, rub that shit in. Like,
yeah. Come here, Bill.
Like Belichick's kind of got like he's a little arrogant and a little, you kind of like.
You think he's arrogant?
Yeah, but he has the reason to be. He's the fucking greatest head coach
Okay.
of all time. You could be a dick when you're the best head coach of all time, and that's not
Yeah.
even like close. So you're like, oh, they probably just take like, oh yeah, this nigga think he's the greatest, and they've been running this shit forever. Now we finna drop 50 on these niggas and run it up,
What
and
you
they
think
did.
about Belichick and Saban getting their teeth kicked in within like 2 weeks of each other?
The football gods, man, football gods have not been pleased with them.
uh Time's up, man. Time for y'all to retire and do whatever the fuck y'all do together in the off season.
That Bama
No, I
game
just
hurts
kidding.
me.
Do you feel like I mean, obviously we won't know until it's actually time to get shown and everything like that. But that like Josh McDaniels is capable of like stepping in there and just keeping that ship
We
going.
have no idea, man. Because honestly, it's like, so we know Belichick is a great coach, if not the best head coach of all time, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we know Tom Brady is probably the best quarterback of all time.
Yeah.
Honestly, his job might not be too damn hard. And then think about it,
I
like, so
guess
like, and like the
yeah.
Patriots are always known for having like, well, they always talk about their O line coach, like the best O line coach ever. So like the
Well,
O,
Belichick is always associated with the defense. The Patriots' defense is like always solid, and that's kind of what's attributed to him. Their offense in itself isn't really like that crazy. It's just very low risk, and so if you
yeah,
have a quarterback who can make quick decisions, then it works, and that's why come they got Mac Jones, and it works, and that's how come Tom Brady's doing the same thing down at Tampa. Um, so that part of it, I mean, I guess I don't. It's getting the building to believe in like not needing to do more than what you need to do.
yeah, that's
And can
true.
Josh McDaniels do that? Like I don't know.
Yeah,
He can't
like
do the defense like that. I promise you that.
no, hell no, hell no. Yeah,
You're not going Stephen Gilmore to J.C. Jackson again. That's not happening.
nah, hell no, yeah. And then who's their other corner? That's dog. They really have
Some,
Stephon Gilmore and J.C. Jackson at the same time.
yeah, someone who's going to be dumb nice once J.C. Jackson's contract comes up, and like then they don't want to pay him no more either.
Yep. Dog, yeah,
Now they're
that's
all pro.
yeah, like, and I feel like their lines are always like usually like kind of good because they always like rave about like the O line coach. I can't think of his name right now. I feel like they don't really get free agents though. Like they're not really a hotbed for like free.
This last offseason was like the first time they really went out and tried to get
Yeah,
splashy like
because
that.
they got Jonnu Smith. They got the Hunter Henry, isn't that his name?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yep,
then they
Hunter
got
Henry.
well, they got Kendrick Bourne and the nigga from the 40. I think
Isn't
that
it
might be.
Matthew Judon too?
Yeah, they did get Matthew Judon.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know, man.
It'll be interesting. He's 70 years old or something like that, though. So I mean,
Yeah, he's
there ain't
pretty
a ton of
old.
time left.
He's definitely older than I thought.
Yeah.
Because it was like everybody was surprised when they found out like he was older or Pete Carroll was older than him.
Pete Carroll's old as shit.
How like well like how old like
I don't know. He just looked old, and like when he falls over, it'd be like scary.
that nigga be
I remember
falling
he got hit
over?
in the face with a football, and like his whole shit was busted or something. And like it just seemed like it wasn't healing that fast.
That's hilarious. God damn.
Pete Carroll, also a former Patriots coach, the last
Oh,
Patriots coach for Belichick.
oh yeah, he was there, huh?
Yeah, Pete Carroll's 70 flat. I think Bill Belichick's over 70 though.
No, I thought he was older.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, let me see. How
That's
old
just a
is
damn lie.
this? Is a great
Oh, he's
podcasting.
69 in 281 days, so he's about to turn 70.
Okay, yeah, all right, a little older. Okay, I thought he was like a couple years older, but no, not really. Then
I thought Pete Carroll was like mid 70s. Flat 70 don't seem that old, but that
but
is old.
but yeah, no, yeah, the Bill, yeah. Either way, like the Bills dropped dick off on them. I guess nobody was really surprised about the what the Chief, not yeah, the Chiefs and the Steelers, because like we've all
I
seen
think
like
no
Big Ben.
Bengals Raiders should be next.
Oh, I was just talking about like kind of like surprising. Like I wasn't really surprised. Like I
Oh,
picked them to win. I expected them to win.
you thought? I mean, with the Bengals and Raiders came down to like basically the last play of the game. It was a stand at the end.
Yeah, no, it was a good close game, but I still kind of expected the Bengals to win. Like I didn't pick them.
Yeah, so Bengals dominated most of the game. As my note, Raiders mount to come back late, but end up one play short. Burrow to Chase continues to be devastating. Waller was a non-factor, and I don't know, like this Waller has he played a lot of games? When he
He's
when he
missed
came
a lot
back?
of time this year. I know Tyrell was always bitch about him in fantasy football.
Yeah, so he didn't look effective at all. Like it seemed like what's his name? Goddamn Mascara Boy only had one target out there, and it was Hunter Renfro.
Mascara Boy, that's funny. Yeah,
Carr,
man.
yeah.
Yeah. Did the Raiders pass rush do anything that game?
It did actually. I mean, we could talk about the game that just happened today, but it's like the Bengals' issue with just their play calling combined with like what their line can do is like a real issue, and it's like they put Joe Burrow on the line every single game. Like,
oh yeah, he got sacked like 7-8 times a day, something crazy like that.
I think nine
God
times.
damn, that's crazy.
Like you can't keep winning that way. Like it don't work long term.
Nah, hell no. They gonna run into that Andrew Luck issue, man. He gonna be getting beat up and hurt, taking all that punishment, man.
You're gonna end up like the Vikings against the Saints that one year. To have your quarterback leave on a stretcher, proverbial stretcher. There's nothing else to talk about from that game. It wasn't illegal.
So what was the next game after that? That was the
Buccaneers
49ers.
Eagles.
Oh yeah. Nah, yeah, that was they bust their ass, but it was kind of they got their ass whooped. That wasn't really too shocking. I did think
I
the game was
expected
gonna
to
be
be
a
a bit
little
more
tougher.
competitive.
Yeah, I was expecting it to be a little more competitive than that, but I guess not. They fucked them up.
My God, here's my note from that. Buccaneers flat out dominate the Eagles. Hurts and Eagles passing attack can never get it going. When the receivers broke free, he'd miss them. When the ball got to them, they'd drop it. Combined with forced passes that led to turnovers, was never going to work. Mike Evans and Gronk played big. Still questions about the Bucs rushing attack. Do you think that game should have any impact on Hurts's ability to keep his job as a starting quarterback?
No, because this was really just his first year,
first full year as a starter. Yeah,
yeah. So honestly, like we see a lot of these young guys, like they don't be like developing for like a couple years, like after like being a starter. So because think about it, like his first year, seeing him at Bama was totally different from seeing him being able to throw the ball and be a passer than like when he was a Heisman finalist at Oklahoma. So like clearly he's a hard worker, and he's shown that he can like develop and get better. So I just kind of want to see him a little more time.
Yeah, it seems like they may have missed on a couple of on one of these draft picks that should be helping him out a ton. Like Jalen Reagor just does not seem like.
Oh yeah, he might be ass. There. Yeah, he's kind of cheap.
And I mean, I don't know. Like, I feel like I get like quarterbacks taking time to develop, but I don't feel like a first round wide receiver should be a multi-year project. First round wide receiver should be someone that like is coming in and helping immediately with anybody.
Yeah, like you should see like a little growth from like first year to second year to third year, but like you shouldn't just be looking like cheeks.
Productive out the gate though, right? Like it shouldn't.
That's what you want, but like shit, not every wide receiver just jumps out the gate just super nice like that. I'm trying to think, what receivers?
Devonta Smith.
Yeah. And then he might be hampered by just because of quarterback play.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like as long as Hurts continues to improve, then that'll be fine. But they got to get another target out there because right now, I mean, if it's not Devonta Smith or Goddard, they got nothing going for him. And I feel like two's probably not enough unless your two are like elite.
Yeah, for sure. You definitely
need a third weapon.
You definitely need more than that.
Yeah.
All the good offenses have like at least 3-4 weapons. Like you would think the Bengals got Mixon, Chase,
Higgins.
Yeah, Higgins is pretty good, and Tyler Boyd's a good third receiver.
Boyd.
Yeah,
and Uzoma has been big too.
Yeah, he's not bad at all.
Yep.
He fucking me.
That might be like at the far end of the spectrum as far as like how many weapons you have.
Yeah, they got a shit ton. Yeah,
they might be just loaded up.
Maybe the Chiefs have a good amount of weapons. Same shit.
Yeah, they got a lot of pieces that they know work with their system. Like I don't think like Montario Hardesty is a name that's gonna like move a lot of needles on like across the league. But as far as like with what they do, he slots in well with what they do.
Yeah, like same thing with like the other fast nigga. What was it? Mecole Hardman. Like he might not be like the best.
Is that who I was talking about?
Maybe. Yeah,
Are
Montario
they
Hardesty
both
was a running
Houston?
back.
Shit, I sounded smart for 2 seconds, but you
Yeah.
see, I got the initials right. It was M and an M.
Yeah, no, yeah, I see
M and
what
an
you're saying.
H. M and
I
an H.
got you,
Yeah.
brother. I'm
Yeah.
here. Yeah, but like
There
I'm sure like Mecole Hardman's probably just okay, but like you gotta find two niggas on earth that can run and keep up with him and Tyreek Hill. He and then you got
Good luck.
Demarcus Robinson. He's fast as hell too. And then underneath just good old Travis Kelce.
Yeah, for when you
Yeah.
get bored.
Yeah,
He's there
so
hanging out.
for sure.
All
But
right,
yeah,
let me see.
yeah. But shit, yeah, I
Next
guess that
game.
goes into what the Steelers and Chiefs, right?
No, now it's 49ers Dallas.
Oh yeah, yeah. Damn, those other games, yeah.
Yeah, Steelers and
Yeah.
Chiefs were the last game. That was the Monday night game.
Oh yeah, yeah. Huh. Was it the Monday
Yeah,
night game?
I think so. Yeah, it was. Yeah,
Oh
pretty
shit.
sure. Okay, 49ers. This is my notes from it. 49ers mixed attack on offense had Dallas lost. Undisciplined play from Dallas kept too many drives alive for San Francisco.
Mm-hmm.
Debo Samuel seemingly could do no wrong. Dak and Dallas O looked bad against San Francisco D.
Yeah. That's about it, man. We see what Jimmy Garoppolo's got to do now. So, but the 49ers,
Yeah,
49ers are a good team though. Like, think about it. Like, they're what 2 years removed from the Super Bowl.
just the only point I've been making about them for the last 2 years.
Yeah, and they just like they caught like the injury bug last year.
Yes, I see y'all. You're slowly coming around on it, right? Like that team's way better than their record is. Like it's
Oh yeah, they just had hella injuries, and then what? Garoppolo got hurt too that year.
yeah. This year they
Yeah,
dealt with their quarterback being out
yeah.
and running back issues.
Well, yeah, yeah, because Garoppolo tore his ACL like 2 years ago too. Remember, like after the Super Bowl,
Mm-hmm.
he tore his ACL. So yeah, no, yeah, because they was playing my man CJ Beathard and Byron Mullins and shit at QB. So yeah, they were struggling.
Just real nasty. I think Blaine Gabbert got in too out there.
Jesus Christ.
Real time nasty hours. But
Fuck.
yeah, they like so with that said, like I do feel like maybe right now they're valued a bit higher than they probably should be, just because of how many times Dallas shot themselves in the foot that
Yeah,
game. I kept on pointing out like that I've never seen. I don't think I've ever seen a defensive holding call on a run in the first place, and Dallas might have had 4 of them this game.
yeah,
Like,
they had a good amount of them. I noticed that
how
too.
do
I'm like,
you do
God
that?
damn. Yeah, I don't know. It's undisciplined football, man. I blame Mike
Yeah,
McCarthy.
for
Shit
real.
coach.
And I mean, it was really only like 3 good quarters from Jimmy, and it wasn't like anything spectacular. He's really like in game manager mode down there, which ain't bad because like if that's what your team needs and he's doing that job, like that's yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. But he just made some like pretty bad mistakes in the fourth quarter that I don't think you can survive with going forward in the playoffs because like the teams you play are not going to be as undisciplined as this Cowboys team was.
Yeah.
So you can't be having those mistakes and like, doing shit like that.
Man, Jimmy G be the only quarterback I swear, like, man, he came through. It was a good ass drive, and then he'll like try and sell you the next play too. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm. I've thought of this week, like my bar for like what's a starting quarterback, and it's could they slot in for Rex Grossman on that Bears team, and would they win the Super Bowl? Like the year they went to it against the Colts.
Oh yeah,
If you
for sure.
replace Rex Grossman with the quarterback, would they have won that game?
Oh yeah,
Like
Jimmy G is one of those.
yeah,
Nigga, there's a
he's
lot.
not nothing to write home about, but he's good
Nigga
enough
Rex,
to start for that team.
nigga Rex Grossman sucked.
Yeah, because like my thought process on it is like that defense is like about as good as it get. Like you can't ask for more than that, and that team was like really built around the defense and probably running the ball a little bit.
And
So it's a very
Devin Hester giving you like 8 touchdowns.
special teams. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
a very situational type of thing, but that situation only required a quarterback of a certain level, and if like you can be of that level, then you're probably good enough to start in the NFL. But if you can't be that good, then it's like because there's no better situation than that one, then you probably have no business starting. And I feel like I said, yeah, Jimmy G's probably good enough to start in that role and have them win that game.
that defense was so goddamn loaded, bro.
And hell yeah, Lance Briggs and goddamn Erlacher in the middle. It was
Dog,
fake as
remember
hell.
Tommy Harris?
Oh, Tommy Harris is always a 99. Yeah, he's interior
Tommy
lineman only.
Harris, and then they had Chris Harris at safety, and then they had Mike Mike something. He was Mike something was their safety, and then what? Peanut Tillman was always like in the
Yeah.
90s.
Yep.
I forget who the other
Peanut
corner was,
punch.
but yeah, they were
Mm-mm-mm.
fucking loaded. And they probably had
All
some
right.
other good ass players.
Final game was the massacre of inmate number 7, as he called.
Oh yeah, inmate 007. Yeah, no, he's
Hacked him the fuck out.
yeah, no, his arm he's done.
Yep. Yeah.
They ended that they ended the Roethlisberger era, man. They got him the fuck out of there. I want to see what they're gonna do at quarterback next.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to ask you. Like, what do you think? Like, so let's say they end up with Jimmy G next year. Like, what do you think like their ceiling is as a team?
Playoffs and maybe like
Playoffs.
contending for maybe an AFC championship. Like the defense is gonna be good. They got good players and they got good skill position players and Najee, Deontay Johnson. I like Chase Claypool a lot. And then that tight end they got Fryermuth. He's not bad.
Yeah.
So like you gotta think
So
about it. Like Jimmy G's hella better than Ben Roethlisberger now.
so if that's the case, then right, like if Jimmy G is probably contending for an AFC championship, then that means like you got to believe like if they get like Russell Wilson, and I'm not saying Russell Wilson this year, Russell Wilson how he's been for the majority of his career,
Oh yeah,
or if they get Aaron Rodgers, then that they're probably like a favorite for the Super Bowl, if not like playing in that game.
I think people are a little tough on Russell Wilson this year. People like, I think he's gonna have to remind because people like he had the bad hand injury, then he like came back and like yeah he's missing throws and like fucking up a little bit, but like he had an injury on his throwing hand, so like after he comes back, like I think Russell Wilson will be back next year. He's straight.
There ain't. I hear what you're saying, but at the same time, it's like you can't really be tough on someone when they put themselves in that situation. Like if you're saying you're gonna come back here and play football, then we got to
Oh,
judge you
the
on what
Baker
you do.
Mayfield shit. Yeah, that's how we.
Yeah,
That's why
we got
me
to
and
judge you on
Tyrone were
what you
always
do.
killing Baker Mayfield.
Yeah,
Like, oh, bitch, you
got
want
to.
to play with a bad shoulder and a bad knee and a bad foot? Bet you
they're
fucking
showing.
think.
Yeah, they're showing this fucking operation chart on you before the game every single time about the 29 injuries you have, and you choose to play. Then we got to judge your product. You can't. Ain't no bail. Like
No, yeah, it's he's.
let's talk about say like Russell like prior to this year.
Oh yeah,
They're
he
probably
was
a Super Bowl favorite then, right? Like if they're you saying
for
AFC
sure.
Championship with Jimmy G, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. They'd definitely be contending with it because those young players are probably only going to get better. Like Claypool,
Yeah.
Johnson, and Najee's
Najee.
pretty good. Yep,
Pretty good
Najee's
might be an
fucking nice.
understatement. He's probably in that elite tier of running. Never mind. No, he's like right outside the door though, I think.
Yeah, no, yeah, he's pretty good.
Yeah, he ain't in there with them big dogs. All
Shout out
right.
to my dog
Now
Nick Chubb.
he's elite tier? Yeah, he's gotta be, right?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. So well, it's let's do this then. So elite tier probably Nick Chubb, Derrick Henry,
And
dude from the
Dalvin Cook
Colts,
and
and
Jonathan
Dalvin Cook.
Taylor. Mm-hmm.
Just those 4.
Yep. Because honestly, like, we've gotten like I don't know if you could put McCaffrey in there anymore right now because I think like he's getting too banged up, but he's right on that outside. And
Yeah,
then
that
Zeke.
one with the 2 games this year where he came back and he was like healthy. He was doing his shit like 150 combined total yards like every single time and stuff. So that was
Yeah.
cool. But yeah,
Yeah.
I'm definitely not putting Zeke in there. I might be the lowest on Zeke on this podcast. Like I don't think he's good at all anymore. Like
I think he can be okay. I think he's just like, yeah, whatever now.
he's replacement level, which means you're not good. Like he's like because like running backs, I feel like it's probably like one of the easiest talents to replace in the NFL.
Yeah,
Elite ones
for
are hard
sure.
to find, but just good like starting caliber or whatever,
Yeah, you can
easy.
find those,
Like
yeah.
Jerick McKinnon's getting snaps for the Chiefs right now. Ain't he? Is the Chiefs with the Niners? Either way, he's playing for a playoff team
Yeah,
and
he's on
nobody
the
cares
Chiefs,
about
I
him.
think.
Yeah, he's playing for the Chiefs and being productive. And I don't
He had
think
some bad luck with
anybody's.
injuries too. It's nice that he's back and being productive now. Because remember,
Oh,
he tore his
absolutely good for
Achilles
him.
and then he like tore his knee too, like right after.
I'm not trying to shit on him at all. I'm just saying like if that's good enough to play for a playoff team, then you probably don't need that much of running backs. If you can get one of those 4 guys you just talked about though, then do it because like it's a big deal. But it's like at the same time, like I don't know, like
Yeah.
it don't really require much to get good production from there. Like it's more about your line and like your scheme and stuff like that.
I'm so salty. My guy James Robinson tore his Achilles too, man. Like he wasn't like I
Oh
think he was
yeah.
in like that second tier running backs that's like pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, man, you gotta see how he looks from an Achilles now. But shit, Cam
Do you like
Akers
him
tore his
or?
Achilles like fucking 2 weeks ago when he's back. So
Do you like James Robinson or James Conner more?
I think James Robinson's better. He just had more touchdowns because he's in a better, like more productive
Better
offense
team.
and more,
Yeah,
better
more
team. Yeah.
chances down
So,
there.
but
Yeah.
yeah, because like what, like not this last season, but the season before, I think James Robinson he was like fourth in rushing
Yeah.
when you
Yeah,
knew
he's
we could
been
only
productive.
run the ball. Like like fuck Urban Meyer. To get that out
Not
there.
for real. I think the damage he's done to your franchise is probably not going to show for a while. The total scale of it,
R.I.P. Bozo.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's fucked up.
Hope somebody steals his identity.
Oh god. All right, let's go to we need this week 20, divisional. Here it goes. All right, so Bengals Titans already happened. Joe Burrow did his shit, did enough to get them the dub. Derrick Henry looked mighty fucking healthy though, so there's that. Tannehill kind of stunk. Damn, how come I can't see the score for that game?
What was it, 1916, right?
Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna make sure I can see it so I can see some stats and not just say opinions. Dun, 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 dun,
I
dun,
know where
dun, dun.
Julio's going to be next year because he's definitely not going to be back in Tennessee.
Why do you say definitely not back in Tennessee?
So I don't know what his contract was like, but I know he was on like he was a big cap hit and they traded for him. And unless like they want to like unless he like they want to get him to like reduce his salary or something, he probably gonna cut his ass.
I would I'm a guess just because like he was kind of a high profile like real top tier type of player like that. He probably had a lot of guaranteed money, and that money stays with the team that trades you. So I would bet his number that Tennessee's paying
Ooh.
probably isn't as much as you think.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because
So
he's probably at the point in this time where he probably just wants to win. But he's been like shit. He's been having them soft tissue injuries, man. Them hamstrings and stuff. Hamstrings. Them
yeah,
shits could sideline you. Like, if you don't rest that shit long enough and you try to come back too early, if you don't take 3 weeks off, you come
no.
back too early. Now you gotta be out 7 now. So
And I
hopefully he
think like
bounce back.
as you get older, them shit's probably just it's not don't get much better
Mm-hmm.
for you. Like you're not
Hell
better
no.
healing from them.
I would
All
doubt.
right.
And then like I know like Mike Vrabel kind of threw him under the bus in one of those things where he said like we got people doing Julio did something where he got like a personal flag in the game, but he didn't take the blame for going for it on like fucking 4th and 8 or like 6 minutes left like a jackass, but whatever.
Hey, I'm the coach. I can do shit like that. You can't be getting these flags. Nah, that's fucked up. Yes, Jamar Chase, five catches, 109 yards, still performing high level. Joe Burrow, 28 to 37, 348 yards, no touchdowns, one pick. Ain't no thing. Ryan Tannehill, 15 to 24, 220 yards, one touchdown, three picks.
Good deal.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Derrick Henry
Tannehill.
came back, gave him 20 carries for 62 yards, one touchdown.
Yeah.
Yeah. AJ Brown went off though. 5 catches, 142 yards, one touchdown.
AJ Brown is a beast.
Yeah. But I mean that's yeah, the year's over for the Titans. You always have to
Yeah.
think like what it could have been, I guess, like had Derrick Henry have stayed healthy the whole year, but at the same time, like he came back and looked fine. So it's not like you didn't have him. He probably wasn't in the best shape too.
Yeah,
So
he was sure there was some rust, of course. Like he was gone for like
yeah.
what, about a couple months. Like
Yeah. And you stayed within 3 points of the team that beat you. So I don't know, maybe a more
yeah,
rested and ready to go Derrick Henry
yeah.
could
A
have
couple of
been
those tip balls that ended up getting intercepted go the other way, or those just become
yeah.
incompletions or something. Like they ain't go either way.
I think the Titans probably be back around this same spot next year, probably second round again, see where they go with from there.
The division
I
is
don't know how I feel about
ass.
Tannehill though. Yeah,
Yeah, man. Like I've always been kind of like higher on
he's
Tannehill. I feel
definitely
like than
been
most, but then it's like, damn, like he kind of disappointed me this year a little bit.
yep. But I mean, he's again like they're kind of in one of them weird spots where it's like if you feel like he's not enough, good luck trying to find something better.
Yeah, but then like the year before, like you would look at his numbers, like God damn, this it's like his
Oh
numbers
yeah,
alone. You look at it, it's like a top 5, top 7 guy.
no, he might be
So
like a better running Kirk Cousins.
damn, that's exactly what he is. That's crazy.
All
For
right.
sure, more
Uh,
athletic. And then
right
what?
now, the
I think the
Packers and
Packers are
Niners
up.
are playing. That game is currently 10-3 Packers. Um, Devontae Adams was tearing it up when I had this on right before we got on here.
Oh
See
yeah,
where he's
I
current.
knew he was gonna go off today. You know who their number one corner is, right?
They don't got corners.
No, I'm talking about the 49ers. Who the 49ers number one corner is?
I thought they said both their corners were. Or they had two corners missing. Who's the number one right now?
Josh Norman.
Yikes!
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god. Aaron Jones currently has 9 catches for 129 yards on 10 targets.
Jesus Christ.
Shout out to my DraftKings team. Hold on, I might be winning some money right now. Yeah, $40 right now.
Hey, we live. One of us got to do something in fantasy.
Yeah, bad part is off a $20 entry, so I'm really not doing that much, but it's cool.
Dog, Jimmy G has 75 yards.
He didn't complete a pass till the second quarter.
God damn, for real? They've been running it like
Yeah.
that?
Yep. I don't even know if. Let me see. Yeah, Elijah Mitchell, 13 carries, 51 yards.
This nigga, god damn. That's crazy. This nigga Aaron Jones
They
got
said the
9 for
temperature feels
129.
like 2 degrees out there too right now.
That's too fucking cold, bro. That don't make no
For real.
sense. That's
You
ridiculous.
know. I don't. Yeah. You never. The 49ers are always like one play away as long as they have Debo Samuel. But
That's
good
true.
lord, like
And
I don't know.
Kittle. And they
Yeah.
got weapons.
Yeah. No, that's true. Yeah, we'll
They are
see.
going
I'm a
against like the
definitely
best QB right now though. But shit, like it's 10-3. Like anything can happen. That's a one
9
possession
minutes
game.
left. They got ball too. Yeah, we'll see. When we get off of here, I'm gonna definitely try to go watch the end of this game. We wrap this shit up. All right, and then tomorrow we got Rams Bucks. You
Rams
got a
and
ticket on
Bucks.
that?
You know. So I'm going to be back there tomorrow, and I'm going to use my money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, shout out to the OG. He gave me some money, and that
Mm-hmm.
shit's cooked. So, but yeah,
It's for the streets.
yeah, that C note is gone. Shout out to him. But yeah, I think, man, I think I low key kind of like the Bucks, man. Not the Bucks. I kind of low key kind of like the Rams because I feel
Mm-hmm.
like the Bucks are like hella banged up. But then I don't know if I trust Matt Stafford to beat Tom Brady in a playoff game.
Yeah, I mean, I understand what you're saying, but like Matt Stafford had like 14 really good to great games this year.
Yeah, like
He had some
I think I
stinkers
do
this
like
year,
them. Yeah,
but
he was selling towards the end of the year, but
yeah, but I mean, he definitely was playing some of the best quarterback in the league this year. I think this game is, I don't know, it's pretty even. And like you said, I think with the Bucks injuries, maybe leaning towards the Rams a little bit. I don't know how much home field matters for the Bucks. Um, I don't know.
yeah, I know. Like, yeah, because what is it? Like Tristan Wirfs ain't playing, right? Is he out for sure? Do we know?
Dog, I got no fucking notes. I don't know.
If he's out, like, bro,
Break the
like, so
news.
they're gonna have some non-starter tight end trying to block Aaron Donald and Von Miller,
Von
and
Miller, yeah,
yeah, that sounds like a
whoever
great
the hell
time.
else they got down there.
Yeah, they probably got somebody else. They got Julius Pepper
And
somehow.
they played this year. The Rams won by 10, which it was probably against a more healthy Bucks team than this one.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure that yeah, and then that Rams team didn't have Aaron
Von Miller,
Donald
that's for
or
sure.
Von Miller. My fault. Yeah,
Didn't have
and no
Von
Eric
Miller
Gordon.
or Odell,
Ooh, yeah, no Odell
who's
either.
been like actually cooking like the last like 5 weeks or something like that.
Yeah, that's crazy. I thought Odell sucked now and he was washed. I thought he
Two
was the
things can be true.
problem.
Two things can be true.
Hey man, shout out to Odell Beckham's dad, man. He made that low light of Baker Mayfield. He might be a top 5 dad of all time, man. It's
Do
him,
we know
Floyd
if he made it
Henderson.
or he just tweeted?
That'd be hilarious if he actually made it. Nah, there was
I don't
definitely
think
some
he made it.
fan. Yeah,
I
some
don't think.
Odell
Yeah, I
fan
don't
was
think he chopped it up.
like, "Hey man, look at this shit, man. Odell don't suck." He was like, "Bet." He really
He
like put that video out there. I was like, "Damn, maybe."
said, "Son, you want me to hit the button? I'll do it. You let me know." He's like,
Hey
"Man,
man,
fuck Cleveland, do
that's
it."
what you gotta do, man. You gotta look out for your kids, man. Shout out to him.
For real, got nothing to lose, man.
He is definitely a nominee for Father of the Year for that alone.
Nah, he ain't. LeVar got to get it the next 6 years just for how much shit people talked about him.
Oh yeah, and then LaMelo might be an All Star this year too. Yeah, I gotta
I
start.
just need to get invited to the ceremony. Like, like they always like Heisman ceremony. Always be like a Big Ten lineman that they just invite. He got like one vote or some shit. He'd be sitting in the crowd.
Yep.
I'm that Big Ten lineman at the Father of the Year where it's just put me in there.
Oh man,
I don't gotta win it, but I just need to be at the ceremony.
I mean, you got my vote.
Hey man,
Fucking
appreciate you.
what is it? And then what's the other game? The oh yeah, Bills and Chiefs.
Chiefs.
I think I like the Bills, man.
Woo! Bills got the best defense in the league. Sheesh.
I think Josh Allen gets him over there.
They got them 38-20 this year.
Oh yeah,
Good
they
Lord.
did beat their ass. Yeah, no, yeah, I definitely like the Bills, and I know I'm gonna put some money down on that. I think because I gotta take it where I gotta pick up like 110. I'm thinking about putting that 110 on the Rams and the Bills.
And this is at Arrowhead, so that could kind of flip this, I think.
You think so?
Yeah, because they're one of like the couple stadiums where it's like legit
Home
a
field
thing where
does
you can't
matter.
hear
Yeah,
people. Yeah.
yeah, like that Seattle.
Yeah, I don't know any other ones. I think Atlanta had it for a second when they actually had people in their arena, but that's hard to do.
Weren't they pumping in noise though?
I just said they had it. I didn't say how they had it.
You stupid.
Yeah, but I'd probably still go the Bills, but damn.
Yeah, that game could go either way. I just know I need to pick correctly because I need some money.
I would pick if I'm going to go somewhere and bet, and it's like I'm trying to turn a small amount to a large amount and not just like get a little bit more on the large amount. I'm definitely going with the Bills on this one just because yeah, it pays out more, and I think any way could happen. Or yeah, I mean, like because it says the spread is 2, 2. Yeah. I don't know.
And it's gonna be tough, man. But shit, well, man, we got two good ass games though. Well, hopefully we would expect the games to be good.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely trying to see how this
You think if
fucking
the Bucks lose, Tom Brady's done?
no, just because he played so well this year, and like I don't see him as someone who a playoff loss is going to make him walk away. He's just going to walk away and he's ready. Because if that was the case, he probably would have walked away after they lost to the Titans that one year in New England because
Oh,
he looked
that
real
pick
bad.
six.
Yeah, they looked
Yeah,
horrible. So
yeah, they
that
fucked
team
up.
was also terrible. That Patriots team he had, like they didn't have shit. But I think that would have been enough to make him walk away if like a loss is going to do it.
I can see that. That makes sense.
Yeah. And with it
No,
being him and like that a team that's like always constantly going to the Super Bowl, in one offseason, you have no idea what type of talent you can bring in. Because like money really don't matter. Guys that just want a ring. Like you said, Julio might be looking for somewhere to go. Julio could end up down there next year. And he's not gonna be asked to like be like 95 catches or something like that. He's gonna like, you just come in and be effective when you need to be effective.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
sure he
No,
can beat out
damn, that'd
Tyrell
be
Grayson for the third wide receiver spot.
yeah. He's probably not the headache as much as Antonio Brown is. So
Hell no. He don't gotta live with you. Like you got nothing to worry about.
yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, yeah. I could definitely see that now that you bring that up. And then Tom Brady
Yeah.
do be taking less to like bring other guys in and keep pieces around too. So there is that.
Yeah. And if guys want to ring bad enough, like Tom Brady may not even have to do that. Like guys may take less themselves. So
Yeah,
it's like
no, that's true. And you are in Florida, no state income tax too, so that helps.
Exactly.
Yeah. So yeah, I can
And that's a
definitely
lot
see
at
that.
that level. All right.
Yeah, I could definitely see that. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I guess yeah. After like Super Bowl and shit, we'll probably like break down some free agency and guess where we think people are gonna go and stuff.
Yeah, and I don't think. Well, obviously not since last night. Nothing else has really fucking happened.
Yeah.
All the other things we talked about before that we didn't talk about this time was the Microsoft buying Activision thing, and then just random fucking news stories, which we really don't got to recap. I'm trying to go watch some football. I don't know about you.
Oh yeah. Let's get it.
All right, episode 42. Shout out Jackie Robinson. R.I.P.
Fuck the other
Draco the ruler.
42.
Fuck the other 42.
If you
Yeah,
know,
for
you
real.
know.
Him and Ben Roethlisberger are going to be in the same place when the time comes.
There was another 42 that we had said. What was the other one we had said?
Kevin Love.
Yep, Kevin Love, Minnesota Kevin Love.
Fat Kevin Love.
Yeah, fat Kevin Love was a fucking hooper.
Yeah, 18 rebounds and 6 threes, Kevin Love.
Yeah, he used to put up like 30 and 30 games and shit. They be losing though.
He's
But
short Jokic with no passing.
wow. That's exactly what it is. Yeah, Kevin Love's not 7 feet, right?
LeBron might be taller than Kevin Love.
What? Hell no. Really?
Really? Yeah, I think it's one of them things where just because like where Kevin Love plays on the floor, people feel like he's bigger than he is. Well, let me look. Kevin
And
Love
like,
is 6'8". LeBron 6'8". LeBron might be 6'9".
dog, Kevin Love is 6'8"?
Yeah, LeBron 6'9".
Dog, I thought Kevin Love was like 7 feet for some reason.
It's like when he was fatter, it looked like it, but like now that he's like slim and trim, he just like another wing out there.
Holy shit, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Well, there's that. What's the? You ready to get up out here and watch? Oh yeah, they got like 6 minutes left. You trying to get up out here and watch this game?
Hell yeah.
All right. Well, Shay, man, it was a pleasure. Shout out to
Yep.
Tyrell. Shout out to Tonio. Fuck the Titans.
Fuck
Bozos.
Tyrell's router too. On me.
All right, man. I get at you.
Peace.